I know if I'm an A or not.
Yep, you are online. You're on air.
Yep.
You are in air.
I am the air.
I can feel it coming.
I thought you were gonna. I can be your hero, baby.
No, fuck.
Let's wait till I get one more person. We'll just press continue.
Go for it.
Nice and peaceful loading screens.
Very nice loading screens.
How are we doing, everyone? He's looking pretty fly. So, I'm now going to talk to Father.
Yeah, about time. Have you got everything I wanted?
I have charcoal, the hilt, and the ale. We can start.
Good job.
I'm going to
Let's
remain
have it
silent for
then,
this
son.
cutscene, but feel free to
Well
talk,
done.
Daniel. Especially because of the things. If you have any questions as well
Right.
about who people are and all
Let's
that.
see what kind of job the master in Sasau did for us. Look at that, lad. That's what I call craftsmanship.
What does the inscription mean?
Damned if I know. Doesn't look like Czech to me. Latin, maybe? Lord Radzig ordered it.
Hello, Jordan.
This will be the finest sword I've ever made.
This is Kingdom Come
You
Deliverance.
got the charcoal? Good.
One of the
Fire up
best
the forge.
medieval games I
Put it
believe
all
I know.
together.
Fuck! I have 5 people watching. Righto.
By the
Jesus.
way, someone
That
paid
surprised
me
me.
a call. I reckon you might know what it was about.
I'm not sure.
Really? Because I'm pretty sure you and your friends threw dung at Deutsch's freshly whitewashed house. He was here with the catchpole earlier, and it was not a friendly visit. What got into you, Hal?
That Deutsch was talking treason in the tavern about Sigismund and the king. He got
Very
what he
nice.
deserved.
Got what he deserved, did he? You can go and clean up the mess you made and apologise to him. I have a trade to run. The German pays well, and having my son in the pillory helps nothing and nobody, least of all the king. You understand?
Yes.
Look me in the eye. Do you understand?
I understand.
Good. Then we'll never have this conversation again.
So you think it's right to let traitors speak ill of our king?
The boy gets caught making a fool of himself, and he still hasn't learned his lesson. So Deutsch spouts rubbish, and what? You turn into a common thug. You might win a fight with violence, but you'll never win an argument. Remember, Henry, If you want to convince someone that they're wrong, try using your mouth and not your fists.
How we all doing in the chat? How is everyone?
Furnace is ready.
Right, we'll do the grip. I'll heat it up, and when I take it out, you slip the grip on so it fits exactly. You know what you're doing.
That's good, that's good. How's your morning been, Mr. Jordan? And how are you, Daniel? How are you doing?
Do it.
You know, it's pretty good, pretty good, pretty good.
That's good, that's good.
Good. Once more. That's it. Done. Now file it down so it sits well in the hand. I'll prepare the guard.
Very good, very good. I'm just gonna try not to talk through the cutscenes as much, as I think you people will enjoy them.
Father, why did you leave Prague? Who ever heard of a master swordsmith making horseshoes in a village?
I had my reasons, Hal. And here I have your mother and you. Why would I want any other life?
Do you remember Emperor Charles?
I do. Life was good under his reign.
Better than now.
He built half of Prague, a score of castles, had a bridge made over the Moldau, and founded a university, and all without a war. He knew how to rule.
Better than Wenceslas.
Better by far.
Can't wait for a little hope.
Wenceslas doesn't have it easy.
Yeah, Little Hope will be fine. We got Little Hope
It's hard to
tonight.
step
That's
into
gonna
the
be
shoes of
it's gonna be great.
someone who's fighting the war only once in 1,000 years.
What about Sigismund?
Do you think Charles would have brought an
you
army
put
down
up your
on his own
post up on
people
your story?
like Sigismund?
Not yet. I'll probably do it like later.
Wenceslas may not be the equal of his father, but Sigismund, he brings shame to the royal name. How's it going? Give it here, and we'll put it all together.
It's magnificent.
Indeed it is. The Lord be with you. My father sent me for those nails.
Good day to you, Teresa. They're ready. Will you fetch them for me, Hal? They're in the
Teresa,
trunk in the living
Teresa.
room.
Here are those nails you wanted.
Thanks. So, how's Bianca?
She's fine. Why do you ask?
Just wondering, will you be going to the dance this evening?
We will.
Maybe we'll see each other there. Anyway, mustn't keep you. I'll be on my way.
See, I feel like she likes Henry. That's what I felt like. But at the same time, Henry's righto, Henry.
Fine lass, yeah?
Oh shit.
Now stop staring
What
at
up?
her and come and see this. It's time for the trial by fire.
Oh, be in for a treat, everyone watching. This is something. Watch this, Daniel.
I'm watching.
We did a fine job.
I would expect nothing less from such a renowned swordsmith.
Those days are gone, sir.
You haven't lost your skills, though. Would you like to try it?
Sir, what good is a sword to a
Let him
commoner?
try it.
Look.
still have a lot to learn. Ask your father to show you how.
Bruh.
He knows what he's about.
Learning his
Big
trade
bro.
will serve him better in life, sir.
Perhaps. But who knows what the future holds for each of us. I see that you almost have it finished.
It just needs a polish, then Henry will bring it to you.
Excellent. Fine work, very fine. A sword such as this will bring honor to its bearer. What say you, Svan?
True, Sir Radzig. If I'd have had its like back in Nicopolis, things would have worked out differently. How odd to find such an accomplished swordsmith working in a place like this. A man of his talent would have no problem making a fortune in Prague. Or
Why is he
Vienna.
holding it like a rifle?
right.
What the fuck?
It's a very long
Sometimes
and
I check the
peculiar
balance
story.
with it.
I'd be glad to listen to it over a cup of wine, but duty calls, and I must leave. Here you are. Learn from your father. He truly is a master of his craft.
I'm sure our paths will cross again.
He certainly will.
So that's the ruler of this town, Sir Radzig.
Yeah.
Once it's ready, send your son up to me with it.
Have you
Good
seen
work,
the chat?
Martin.
You there, Jordan? No, I'm not. Ah.
It's been an honor, Sir. Have a safe journey to Sasser.
The honor is mine, Sir
We've got
Radzig.
our own little series going
Thank
on
you
down
for
in
the
the chat.
hospitality.
A long, peculiar history. That was a long time ago. I might tell you about it sometime, but not today.
Will you teach me how to use it like Sir Radzig said?
Why?
Well, it could come in useful. Maybe I'll travel a bit before settling down. I'd like to know more than the tavern on the green and the forge.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life, son? It can end before it gets started. I might teach you how to handle a sword, and then someone will shoot you with a crossbow as soon as you set foot outside the house.
You talk as if you've seen it happen.
A man my age has seen a lot. Being a blacksmith might bring no glory, but it has its benefits, like keeping your head on your shoulders. I want to end my days in Skalitz, here, beneath the linden tree, by
Hear that?
Hall's side.
Well, so do I, one day. But first, I'd like to see the world, meet new people.
Meet them, or beat them.
Meet. You have to keep going on about it.
Then you've no need to learn swordplay.
Oh, Daniel.
The messenger.
He was in a hurry. What's happened?
Oh, Daniel.
Who's in trouble?
Oh, Daniel. Oh, Daniel.
Listen to me, Hal. Listen carefully. Take the sword, go into the house, and grab anything else important from the trunk. Go to the castle. Hurry.
What about you?
Your mother is in the village. I'll fetch her and we'll follow right behind.
I'll go with you.
Oh,
No.
he's gone to the
Do
village.
what I say right now. Give the sword to Sir Radzig. If anything happens, he'll take care of you. He owes me.
Oh, Daniel. See, this game will literally show you everything, and we're about to see some deaths here, so if you guys don't like gore, please close your eyes.
Quickly! We have to close the gates!
Move! Come on, we're closing!
Move in, people!
Come on!
We're running
Come
out of
on!
time! Oh, Henry! Thank God! Get inside, quick! We have to shut the
Get
gates!
ready, people! Come on!
Mind this for me.
Are you mad? You can't go back! Ah!
Get through the gates!
Look at this. Look at this badass. No! I'd look away if I were you.
That's a bit rat shit if you ask me.
Come on, Hal! You can still make it! Run! Find a horse! Ride to Talmberg! Tell them what's coming! Warn them!
Run by the moat! There's a path down there! Jump down from the wall and flee!
Talmberg is our neighbor town. Damn, what do you guys think so far? What do you think, Mr. Dan?
Oh, it's looking pretty good.
Good game, yeah. It's one of the best medieval games I know.
Don't touch me, or I'll kill you.
Do you hear that?
No, I don't.
Go to hell, you Tatar beast!
Oh, I did it now. Oh, I did it now. Oh, I did it now.
What did you do?
I have no combat experience. That was Teresa, who was about to get well, I'm pretty sure you would know. Yeah. So you can take it from there. Oh, look what happened! Oh, look what happened right there. Oh, right there.
He took an arrow to the knee.
He took an arrow to the knee. To the knee. Mes amis. Hero's journey does begin. Oh, they're quite close. Oh, that's just not okay.
Left. Talmberg is to the left, along the stream.
Just don't touch me. I just don't have enough stamina to make it.
Run for it!
Oh, look at my health. Because I've been hit by the arrow, I'm actually bleeding out.
Flee! Run for it!
I need to cut the scene quickly, please. Oh, that wasn't mine, but hold on, I'm gonna go speedy now. Oh shit! Do you see the arrow poking on my screen?
Yeah, I see it.
Welcome to Townburg, everyone.
Someone give him a drink. And bring hot wine and bandages. Tell me, boy, who are you, and where are you from? What in hell's name happened?
I've come from Skalitz. They burned it to the ground. Slaughtered everyone.
Who? Who burned it to the
A
ground?
huge army. They attacked without warning.
I can't remember that army's
They
name.
weren't Czechs or Germans either.
Who then?
I don't know. I've never seen armor like it or heard their language. Maybe Tatars?
Tartars, you say? Well, we'll deal with that later. First, let's have a look at that leg of yours.
$10 as he just pulls out the arrow.
With your teeth. You know that arrow.
Ooh, uh-oh.
Easy. All done. You were lucky, lad. The arrow missed the bone. It only needed bandaging, and I've done that often enough before. War is a good teacher. Can you stand? There you go. Good as new.
Yeah, there was no medicine back then. Rest was
You
the
idlers
best
nothing
medicine.
better to do.
Yeah, it
Get
was.
back to work. You'll have to speak to Lord Divish. Can you manage? Sir, This is a survivor from...
I heard, Robard. Tell me, boy, what exactly happened? Did you see the ensigns of the attackers? And were there any more survivors?
So, I don't know what army it was, but it was huge. There were dozens of banners flying on the hill above Skalitz. The ones who did the slaughtering spoke a strange language. They burned Skalitz to the ground, but a lot of people took refuge in the castle. I wasn't quick enough. And as I fled, they shouted from the battlements that I should come and warn you.
The soldiers the boy didn't recognize. They could be those Cumans of Sigismund.
Yep.
It said they came to
Cumans.
Hungary from the east.
I was wondering.
Now they're the core of his army.
Mm.
Sacking Gutenberg must have given him a taste for stolen silver.
Skalitz is a small castle, sir. If Sigismund attacks, they can't hold.
Indeed, Sir Robard. And our small garrison would be no help, even if we could risk sending them.
You think we're next in line?
Maybe. What's your name, boy?
I'm Henry, son of the Skalitz blacksmith.
I know him. Did he make it inside the castle?
Oh.
I'm sorry. It's in God's
He
hands
asked
now.
the thing, righto.
No one else can help us. Anyway, thank you for risking your neck to warn us. Robard, take care of Henry. Make sure he gets something to eat and some rest.
Yes, sir.
And get all the people inside the gates. We have to prepare for the worst. Make all the necessary arrangements.
As you command, sir.
So if I'm correct in saying the Cuman army that attacked Skalitz was only wanting to attack Wenceslas supporters. So the supporters of the king.
Yeah.
Now I believe that Talmberg is not a supporter of Wenceslas.
Yeah.
However, if they are harbouring people from Skalitz, that makes it a danger.
Yeah.
But he was right. There are so many armies in that one army from all the banners.
Oh yeah.
I'm so hungry. Do I talk to you?
You've done well, lad. I'm sorry for your loss. You must be all done in. Why don't you go to the kitchen and have a good meal? Sorrow is easier to bear on a full stomach. I heard about your father. They say he was a swordsmith who moved to the countryside to make horseshoes. I can't understand why he'd waste his talent. He had a fine reputation. It's a great loss.
I was about to say.
Ah, milady. You are fortunate our good lady Stephanie of Talmberg has graced us with her presence.
My lady, I'm honored.
So this is our brave young man. Welcome, lad. Bozhena here will take care of you. No doubt you're tired and hungry.
Indeed. How could he not be, poor soul? After everything he's been through, he must be as hungry as a bear, aren't you, young master? Here you are, then. Eat your fill.
And a little wine to wash it down.
Thank you, my lady.
When you're done, you can go and rest with the grooms in the outer bailey.
No, that won't do, Sir Robard. After all he's been through, he deserves a proper bed. Let him sleep in a lodge in the courtyard.
Certainly, milady. Young Henry here is
5-star
overwhelmed by
accommodation, boys.
Yes, yes. Thank you, my lady. May God reward you for your kindness.
Eat up now. You're in capable hands, so I'll leave you to it. Good night.
Good night.
Good night, man.
When you've done, you can sleep in the bedchamber of the courtyard lodge. And don't forget to take off those filthy boots before getting into bed.
Nice.
Oh, God. Eat. Food.
Give me. Give me. Give me food. Freaking. Where's my fullness? I don't know if I'm full or not. Nourishment 52, 88, 87, 14. I had to hold it to sleep. No, I don't. What do you think so far? Everybody?
It's pretty good, pretty good,
Yeah.
pretty good.
It's a bit slow at the start, but I didn't really think of it as slow. If I'm honest. Everything was interesting.
If you see anything out of the ordinary, report it immediately. Understood? Yes, sir.
Yes?
It is I, Henry. Forgive the intrusion. I didn't wake you, boy, did I?
My lady. No, not at all. But what brings you here at this hour?
I thought you could do with a little wine. It's just what you need to help you sleep.
My lady. Thank you. You really shouldn't. You could have sent a servant.
I was going to, but to tell you the truth, I couldn't sleep either. I thought of you while saying my prayers. How awful it must have been for you. I came to offer you solace, to let you know you're not alone.
Thank you. Thank you kindly.
You're welcome. Now, Henry, I know this is all very new and strange for you. But I want you to feel at home here. You're not to worry about anything except getting better. God knows you've been through a terrible ordeal. I know what it is to be left alone in the world. Although your loss is much greater. But with God's help, the pain will ease in time.
It's like she's doing
And it
jelly
can
beans around a
help to
necklace.
talk about it. If you feel like it.
Oh yeah, I'll tell the
You might be
story.
right, my lady. I'll tell you what happened. It was terrible and unexpected. The day started just like any other. Father sent me into town on some errands. I went to the tavern to buy ale for Father. I know it's a job for a groom, but I didn't mind. It My girl Bianca worked there. I courted her a while and we agreed to meet in the evening, but our meeting was never to happen.
Oh, dear boy.
When I'd done all the errands, I headed back home. I promised Father I'd help him with his work, and I was looking forward to it. He was forging a sword for Sir Radzig. The sword was taking shape when Sir Radzig himself came to have a look at it. He praised Father's work and said that with his smithing skills, he could easily make a living in Prague or Vienna.
You don't say.
But Sigismund's horde was already on the horizon, ready to attack the town. A horde of soldiers was amassed. Pennants flapped in the wind, the armour glinted in the sunlight, and the horses whinnied impatiently. They were waiting for Sigismund to give the command to attack.
How awful.
And then death descended on Skalitz. Father told me to take shelter in the castle while he went to get Mother. She was stranded in the town, surrounded by Sigismund's butchers. And then I saw him knocking down one Cuman after another. I never saw him fight like that. But then the leader of Sigismund's raiding party, a knight in full armour, saw Father and charged at him. He cut down my father without a thought. And then he turned on my mother. And he murdered her in cold blood.
You poor boy. May the Lord have mercy on their souls.
I ran to the castle like our neighbours to take cover, but I didn't make it. I had to find another way to save myself. The men on the battlements called down to me to flee to Talmberg and warn you. I was lucky I knew a concealed path around the castle. I needed a horse to get to the safety of Talmberg and to warn you all.
And with all that was happening, you thought of others like a good Christian.
Then I heard a scream. It was Teresa, the mill wench.
Yep,
She'd
he's
been
talking
caught
about
by a gang
Teresa
of
now.
human savages who planned to violate her. I had Sir Radzig's sword, and even though there were several of them and they were better armed, I had to try and save her. I wanted there to be at least one person I'd helped. And I succeeded, even though it almost cost me my life. After that, I stole a horse from them and rode off.
Like a valiant knight.
I'll never forget the horror. It will haunt me for the rest of my life.
It's terrible. How could something like that happen?
God alone knows why he lets such things happen.
You poor boy. I understand your grief, but God is not to blame for the ills of this world. That is the work of Satan and those who do his bidding. Those who are corrupted by greed, envy, and pride. You must not lose faith, whatever life brings. Fate has not been merciful to me.
He has a pretty good
and
voice,
my husband
Henry.
either.
Yeah.
Also, in comparison to the horrors you went through. I was young when I married my husband. It was my father's wish. Divish was a lot older than I, but a woman must bear her lot. Shortly after our marriage, before I even got a look at Talmberg, the castle was stormed and my husband was imprisoned.
Really?
My husband had some quarrel with Sir Havel Medek of Valdek, who decided to resolve it by force. He stormed the castle, burned down the village of Pribyslavitz, and killed many of our men, even the old chamberlain. He imprisoned my husband in the castle and put his own garrison there.
It's awful.
I was barely 18 years old, and all of a sudden, I was left alone with Sir Robert. We didn't know what to do. We went to Prague to appeal to the king, and sought help from Divish's friends, but all to no avail. We tried for years, but it seemed I was destined to be left alone, and my husband to rot in jail in his own castle.
Years, you say?
7 years. That's how long it took before Havel was condemned as an enemy of the crown. And even then, he refused to surrender the castle and release my husband. In the end, I raised the money to pay a ransom, and only then, by the grace of Lord Jesus, did I finally lay eyes on my husband once more.
7 years. And was Harville punished for it?
Never. And after 7 years, my husband returned to me an infirm old man.
So
You hear an
Divish
echo?
seems like a good, strong man.
Certainly.
That would be
I mean,
demonic.
he has many concerns. He had to rebuild Talmberg. After he was released, the king appointed him Burgrave.
Would you
on
imagine
Prague
if I'm
Castle.
watching
He was very
your
busy.
YouTube video while
had
in the
no
party
time for me
and we
at
hear the
all.
YouTube video, we'll hear
But at
the
least we were
exact
in the
moments
city,
of that YouTube
and
video for the whole
there
YouTube.
was something going on. And now,
Because it'll echo through my
we're
mind
here.
to you, and then I'll hear it on the video again, and then I'll echo
You were still young.
back and forth and back and forth.
Beautiful. Your best years are still ahead of you.
would that that were true, lad. Would it were true. But what am I doing bothering you with this? You have troubles enough of your own. I'll go and let you sleep. I enjoyed our little talk, Henry. Good night, and God bless.
Good night, my lady.
I think there's still something that happens tonight. I think your game is running faster than your friends. Oh, here you go, Daniel.
What's that?
Nightmare mode.
Yeah. Wait.
You're gonna see some fucked up shit.
Your game is running faster than
You ready to do this?
Help us, son. Don't be a coward.
That's not what happened. Was it?
No.
Henry, wake up. You
They
don't want to
drug
miss
you or
this.
some shit.
What's happening? Come to the battlements. One of our patrols reported a company heading here from Skalitz.
Huh? Oh, I remember when I first played voice crack, sorry. I remember.
Oh, see if Shaggy's down there.
What is this commotion?
Listen up. If it's Sigismund and his army, prepare for the worst. But don't be daunted by their numbers. Heed my commands, and all will end well.
What's going on?
I don't know. It doesn't make sense. Why would Sigismund advance on Talmberg in the night? Especially since he's lost the element of surprise after the raid on Skalitz.
Maybe it's not him.
Then who is it? The scouts Jivish sent to Skalitz to spy on Sigismund said he'd set up camp and was getting ready to storm the castle. And so Radzig is an experienced soldier. He'd surely hold the castle for quite some time. It doesn't make sense.
What else did the spies see?
Not much of anything. Before they could get close enough, this huge storm started. And you were right. Sigismund has a hell of a lot of soldiers, including all manner of mercenaries. An army like that costs a fortune. Well, anyway, we'll find out when they get here, won't we?
Aye, we will.
You ready, everyone?
Halt! Who goes there? Lucifer and all his minions!
Who else, Robert?
Sir Ansig! What a relief.
Is his lordship there with you?
Yes, sir, he is right here.
Look who it is.
What are you doing up so late, Divish? At your age, you need a good night's sleep.
Well, Radzik, you didn't exactly pick the best time for an outing either. In a big hurry?
It was a bit of a scramble, all right. Believe it or not, this tempest is a godsend for me and my men. As my old granddad used to say, better a sore throat than a slit throat.
I'd say your grandfather was a wise man.
What a nice quote.
Messenger?
The lad you sent to warn us.
He's alive? He made it to you?
He's here with me. He only got away by the skin of his teeth, though.
God.
A brave young man. But tell me, friend, how on earth did you manage to get away?
Thank God for this tempest. When it began, Sigismund's Tatars crawled into their holes and left us storming the castle for more clement weather. We were able to sneak out right under their noses. The Lord be praised. We wouldn't have stood a chance against them.
Would you like to spend the night in Talmberg?
No, no. When Sigismund finds the castle empty tomorrow, he might come looking for us. We'd only be exposing you to danger. Without me and my men, he has no call to attack you.
What will you do then?
We'll march to Ratai. It's only a short way, and there we'll have a better chance of defense, and enough room for all of these people. If Sigismund should come, better bend your knee, Divish. There's no point dying in a battle that's futile.
You're right there.
Is that boy still with you?
I'm here, sir.
You have courage, lad. That I can't deny. I am sorry about what happened. Would you care to join us?
I'd like to, sir, but first I have to return to Skalitz.
Are you mad? What do you want there?
Listen to
Can't leave
what
my
he
mother and
said.
father. I won't leave their corpses rotting in the street. I'll join you once I've taken care of them.
Don't even think of going back there, you donkey. Are you tired of...
Hey, he used the
Sir, quiet!
phrase that I said.
I'm sorry about your father, but getting killed as well won't help him. Divish, make sure that lad doesn't budge from Talmberg
You
until things
donkey.
quieten down.
Not to worry, friend. Anyway, he's injured and needs to recover. I'll lock him up here as if he were Havel of Baldic.
I see you've grown a thick skin since your tribulation, sir. But thank you. We'll meet again when circumstances are more favorable. Farewell.
Farewell, friend, and good fortune. Give my regards to Sir Hanush.
What do we think of Sir
Lucky
Radzig?
your people too. These are dark times. Move out! Anywhere, people! Move out!
Daniel?
Next question.
No. What do you think of Henry?
Oh, he's an ass.
He's an idiot. I've got to go back to Skalitz.
What is it you need?
What do you want to do there? Oh, you know, get myself killed.
Will you keep watch of the battlements with my men?
Is that a request or an order?
I'd rather it was a request. You answered yes.
Of course I'll help. I'll have to pay you back somehow after all you've done for me.
Splendid. And don't worry. I'll tell the men to relieve you later. Good luck to you.
Wait, wait. Where? Where?
God be with you.
What do you think about how the Skalitz folk managed to get away?
Fortune smiled on him, that's for certain. Sigismund must be seething with rage.
Just a shame Fortune didn't smile on all.
And you know Sir Radzig Kobyla?
I wouldn't say I know him. I've seen him a few times. Why do you ask?
He must be a fine lord. Takes such good care of every one of his serfs.
Surely all the lords do that.
Ah, I could tell you some stories.
About Sir Divish?
Jesus, no. I didn't mean it like that. Just that I heard stories from other soldiers that would make your skin crawl.
I see.
Do you see that? What's he doing?
Wandering around like
getting
a
that
stray
cardio
sheep.
up.
Must be your first watch, eh? I don't think anything much will be happening today. You can just...
I will. Thank you.
Nah, Balio's getting his cardio up. Oh, a stuffed chicken. Oh my god, what's that? What the heck is that? Oh my god. You hear that?
Warn.
Yep. Uh-oh. There's only one person who would recognize me. And that's the guy who killed my father.
Let's go! Let's go! Move it! Quick! Go! Go!
Okay. Oh no. Oh no.
What up?
See how the self-appointed king wins the love and respect of his loyal subjects.
Indeed, Robard. Sigismund of Luxembourg has a rare talent for winning people over to his cause. You may be in for a surprise. I don't think he will set his heathen dogs on us today.
Greetings, Lord of Talmberg.
That's the bastard who led the attack at Skalitz and killed my parents.
Don't be an idiot. Do you want to end up like them?
You like Robard
I am
Bailey?
Sir Markvart von Aulitz. I come in the name of Sigismund of Luxembourg, King of Hungary and Croatia, who has resolved to strike against those who disrupt concord in the land and to restore order in the name of his brother, King Wenceslaus IV.
Restore order by burning and pillaging the king's estates.
Greetings, Sir Markvart. The efforts of the king's brother to bring order to this chaotic land are undoubtedly noble. It seems to me, though, that he and his army have somewhat strayed. As Burgrave of Prague Castle, I am entirely beholden to the king. And here in Talmberg, divine peace reigned until your arrival. To what then do we owe the honor of your visit?
Yesterday, His Majesty took action against the enemy of the kingdom, Sir Radzig Kobyla, who has been using the silver from the Skalitz mine to fund insurrection against the crown. Unfortunately, the insurgent escaped. Would you happen to know, noble sir, where he might be at this time?
As far as I know, the Sir Radzig of which you speak is the king's hetman at Skalitz. I find it hard to imagine that he would rebel against our king. Nevertheless, I can assure you that Sir Radzig is not a Talmberg. He would be a fool indeed to flee from one castle, where he has little chance of defense, to another, where he has even less. Or do you take the view that my humble manner is any obstacle to your army?
Am I to inform the king's end
that Zeratzi Kobila is not a town bird.
Sir
and
Divish
that he
has
has
charisma
your
100.
loyalty.
Sir Radzik Kobila is not here, and I have no intentions of getting embroiled in affairs from which I have nothing to gain.
Very well, sir. As you wish.
Can you tell me how long the
Will
stream's
relay
been
your
going on
words
for?
to the king in the hope
No,
he
I
will
can't.
be as well disposed as you seem to
Nice.
Those who have clean consciences and goodwill
Thank you.
may find themselves well disposed even at moments like this, when there is little cause for joy. Farewell, sir.
Auf Wiedersehen.
be 55 minutes. Jesus.
Oh yeah.
I'll go for an hour and a half. Oh, Jesus. That was intense. Look at that, look at that is. Look at the look at that is.
My lord, you have my utmost
Get on with you, Robard.
Oh, if he didn't see us. Excuse me, everybody. Just ate a whole
Good health,
chicken.
you.
Bless you.
My bad.
So, Robard, I need to get to Skalitz.
What would you do there, lad? Sigismund might have left, but the place will be swamped with robber barons, brigands, deserters, and other vermin. And anyway, your lord commanded you to stay here.
So, Robard, my parents died there. I can't leave them to be eaten by dogs. What would you do in my place?
Sorry, lad, but I won't take orders. You'll have to wait until everything settles down, and maybe your lord will change his mind.
May the Lord watch over you.
She might be some wild woman of the woods.
Not likely. We've already got all the wild woodland women at home ourselves. Except Ivarshek. He's got a she-dragon.
Righto.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Can we trade?
If you've got the coin.
I do have the coin. Do you have the lockpick? Radin.
I need to get out of here.
And I need a feather bed with a comely wench in it. But it looks like we'll both be disappointed. Sir Divish gave orders not to open the gate, and you especially are not to be let out.
Oh no.
My mother
What?
and father were left in Skalitz like carrion.
I didn't know which
I have
choice to
bury
use.
them. I can't leave them to the dogs.
I'm sorry, my friend, but I can't. You'll have to persuade Sir Robard, or think something up so I don't end up in the shit for it. Otherwise...
Alright, we'll see.
God be with you.
I have an idea.
That is.
I still guard armor. Because that's what you do. What I'll do first is make sure I save.
Okay.
There we go. Oh, not this bullshit. Look at the lockpicking.
What the what?
No one. I'm not here. Now let's see. If I can just... Now if I can... Aha!
Good luck to you.
Where do I get a horse? Where's the horse I rode here? So here's the thing, it doesn't say mountain steel on Alina, so what I'm going to assume is that I can just mount. Nobody stop me. Nobody stop me.
Yeah.
Huzzah!
I need to get out of here.
Then I'm afraid you're out of luck. Ah, I see. Alright then. But if you breathe a word about me to anyone...
See, it's all about the fashion you wear.
Yeah.
Where's my objective? Goes that way. What's the map? Just fast travel. Can't fast travel just now. Of course I can't. Why wouldn't I be?
Yeah.
I know exactly where to end the stream, and you'll like it.
Yeah.
Right now. No. Where did I come from? My character's drunk. Nice. Alright, once this series gets more and more into the story, it's a very interesting story. It already is. I know you can feel it. I feel like Doom Eternal is pretty good. Are the graphics good?
Well, I mean, because I'm only on the stand for PS4, it'd be right. Bring on PS4 Pro would be absolutely amazing.
Dude, just come over here and stream from here. What's up, guys? We're in the same room.
What's up, guys? He's sitting on the same couch as me.
You'll have to wait for me here, friend. Better to keep going on my own. It's like they've already gone.
Oh no.
What?
You'll see it. Look. Just a little hint. You guys, you know the Avengers all female scene, right?
Yeah.
I can so big this guy.
Hey, who's there? What's that?
Mate, I will touch you, eh?
The pig turns. Jesus Christ, have mercy on me! I surrender, can't you see?
He surrenders. Can go to
You're
side.
free. Leave your weapon and go. All right.
See, I can be nice. Oh, that was an off apple. Do you think the combat's a bit edgy?
Yeah, just a little bit, eh?
Just the combat, all it needs is like you actually have to master it. It's not like, and even then, I haven't even mastered the combat.
Yeah.
And at the moment, Henry doesn't actually have any training, so he can't parry. All he can do is block.
Yeah.
He can't do anything fancy. I hate searching them.
Continues to search them anyways.
Yeah. See what I mean though? Look, it's an absolute slaughter.
Sweet Jesus. It's the charcoal burner.
Oh, it's the guy we bought charcoal from. As that quest in the start? Yeah.
Yeah. Now he's burnt like charcoal.
No, it is charcoal.
No, it is charcoal.
And even got so bad for someone that...
Hey!
Go! Easy thing! Don't kill me. That's nothing.
Why did anyone do this? What did these poor souls ever do to them?
I don't know if they actually hang themselves or they'll put up there. They'll probably, I don't know.
What's that?
I don't know.
Who's there? You're in the wrong.
See that? That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it back in downtown, man. How am I still in battle? Oh, what's that? You can see the bones of the horse. Oh, that's disgusting. Wondering if that was the game they're using.
Yeah, it was me. Just say it was you.
Bitch. You have to enter through the front. Where am I? Alright, through the front. What do you think of the tragedy of Skalitz?
Very tragic.
Very tragic. Was it worth it?
Know about the tragedy of Dark Ages.
I don't know if he can save himself. Others have death, but not himself. Oh, you! I'm about to touch you, eh?
Hey, who's there?
What's going on?
Well now, what's wrong? God in heaven, no! Leave me alone, please!
All right, I'll let you go.
I understand. God be with you.
If you take that weapon, I will kill you. I said it. Why didn't he listen?
He didn't go on lightly. Died with a sword in his hand.
You ready for something really bad?
What are you doing?
Not what I'm doing, it's what was done.
You stood by his side when he did this to you. In the end, you were a hero. You didn't run away. You didn't abandon him like me.
That was the guy who we threw shit at.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Then,
Why? Not you. Just wait a minute. I'll take care of my parents, and then I'll come back for you. I won't leave you.
that's Bianca.
Oh, real.
Oh no. I feel so bad for Henry.
Mama and Papa.
Why did you do it to me, Father? Why? Why did you leave me? Forgive me. Forgive me for everything. Next time I won't run. I'll never run away again. I'll Who did this to you? I remember his face. I'll find him.
That sparks his revenge. What he was saying.
But first, I have to find the shovel and take care of you. I remember you told me you wanted to lie beside Mother. Here. Under the linden tree. At least I can do that much for you.
Oh, this music. The bully's house was thingied.
Yeah.
I think this is Sibishek.
Get away, you mutt! Get away, you beast!
What's going on? Bishop? What in God's name are you doing?
What do you think I'm doing? Digging turnips? The beast just went for me.
Isn't that Mutt the butcher's? Isn't that body the butcher's?
Yeah, that's him. What's that got to do with anything?
I'd say the poor creature is standing guard over his master. You weren't trying to get to him, were you?
What do you care what I'm doing? What are you doing?
Came to bury my parents.
So bury them and leave me be.
What a heartless person.
Do you know what happened to Teresa from the mill? When I fled, the Cumans wanted...
You ready? This is the most heartless son of a bitch.
God knows what else.
No, I don't. What do I care? They probably raped
Teresa's
her and killed her like all
her
the
sister.
others. Her misfortune. Right now I've got to take
And look
care
what
of
he's
myself.
saying.
How did you manage to get away?
How do you think I ran?
I've interrupted you robbing the dead. Is that why you're so ill-tempered?
And what of it? The butcher has no more need of corn. And now that I think of it, your sword would do me quite nicely as well.
The only way you'll touch this sword is when I shove it in your guts.
So that's the way it is. Not without a sword, huh? What is it?
Easy there, boy. You know me. A good master won't be needed this.
Give me that spade. Oh, I feel bad for the dog. So many people are dead here. Crazy. Oh, did you see that thunder? Top left, just frozen there.
Lightning, not thunder.
Sorry.
You don't see lightning.
Shut up.
Oh, you don't see thunder.
Meanwhile, Thor, the god of thunder, invisible.
Touche.
Yeah. Big old sausage.
You're gonna like it. Let's get to it.
You ready? How's everyone still doing in the chat? Bailey Jordan still with us?
Damn it all. How am I gonna do this?
Do you need some help? Is that him?
Yes. Can't you see the sword?
Right.
What do you want? Zbyszek?
Who do you think we are? Franciscan brothers? We're here to rob you of everything you've got. Especially that fine blade that's of no use to a peasant like you anyway.
Banish the thought. It is my father's sword.
You mean him? I don't think he's going to be needing it. Listen here, boy. You hand over that sword, I might just let you go. If not, you're in for a family reunion you really don't want.
Leave me alone.
Kill him, Runt! Aye. Cut the bastard down.
Now that's a badge.
Could have just cost you a few teeth.
Let's go, boy. I will touch you.
I'll wipe my ass with you. No!
Oh, I did that thing.
Take that!
Oh, I hit him.
Curse it!
Oh. He hit me. So remember that all-female Avengers scene?
Yeah.
Yeah, that doesn't happen.
I told you how it would end. You should have listened to me.
There's one of them, though.
This is nice work. The chief is going to like it. It's new, isn't it? Now, for the maiden bloodletting. Surely your father never would have imagined it would be your blood. I believe there's a word for such moments. The old man would certainly know. But I'm just a common killer. Did you help make it? No doubt you did. Such miserable luck. To die by the sword you helped forge.
Hey, goat fuckers!
Look at this, Daniel.
I'm looking.
The games are
So Robard has taken a liking for us. And that was just the beginning.
Yeah.
That's the prelogue. The prologue, my bad.
Really? It took that long just to get to the intro stuff.
Mm-hmm. Henry's father is Matthew Wolfe. I've seen some of his work. It's pretty good. As you can see, they buried the parents for him. Luke Dale, Hans Capon. I don't know how you guys are gonna like Hans Capon. I have mixed feelings. He's like a redeemed character, just like Snape. Look at how good this countryside is. See, the DLCs we have actually is... There's a DLC called A Woman's Lot.
Yeah.
And it tells the story of Yahanka and Teresa during the attack.
Yeah.
And you have two more different scenes of the attack starting. So Teresa loses her father with somber music, and I haven't actually played the Yahanka one.
Yeah.
What's the time? Oh, never mind, hold on. Oh, this is fucked.
Mit kereskedik? Véletlenül kibújtál az anyák szoknyája alól?
Just run away from them. This is a nightmare mode.
Do you need some help?
Look at how well done this transition is. See you later, Jordan. This episode's ending after this scene anyway.
Henry, there's work to be done.
Damn. Don't forget we have Little Hope tonight. Me and Daniel will start to play.
What time did we agree on it?
8 PM AST.
Okay,
Your
so
10.
that is my 11. Okay, sweet.
So Bailey, Jordan, I hope you tune into that. Because we are both going in blind. And it's a horror. It's a story.
Blind as fuck.
And if you want to hear us scream, then that's the place to be.
You know, during the forest, I felt like you were more scared than what I was.
No.
Wake up, Henry. It's past sunrise.
What do you mean, no?
Henry, get up, Henry. Wake up. It's a new day.
Henry, can you hear me? Hallelujah. I thought you'd never wake. Were you having a nightmare?
Teresa?
Just have a fever.
uncle won't be pleased, but you'll have to stay in bed.
Where am I? In Skalitz?
We're at my uncle's mill in Rattay. I didn't know where else to go.
What happened?
You don't remember anything? I suppose that's not surprising. I found you in Skalitz after those bandits attacked you. I thought they'd done for you, but you were still breathing. Why in heaven's name did you go back there? It was madness. They slaughtered everyone who didn't run.
My parents. I wanted to bury them. I had to...
Don't
Bailey
worry.
agrees with you,
I took
Daniel.
care
This
of
is
it.
bullshit.
Thank you.
What's that?
Any good Christian
I was
would have done
not
the
more
same.
scared.
Now sleep. You need your strength back.
You see, I laughed most things off. You screamed and then laughed things off.
You're awake.
Content.
Content. I mean, I would say like, oh fuck,
You've
like
slept
that,
all day.
and then laugh it off.
Oh, I feel like a horse fell on
And
me.
then here's you with
The
the
beating you took was
richest
worse.
scream of the year,
But at least the fee was broken.
the girliest man scream that you ever do.
How did you manage to save me?
Shush.
You were lucky. I was in Skalitz and I saw Zbyszek and his thugs. I tried to distract them, but it would have been no use if those soldiers from Talmberg hadn't arrived. They were searching for you and scattered the bandits.
So Talmberg actually cared about me and were looking for me. That's nice.
What in the
I
world
like
were you
that.
doing in Skalitz?
Waiting to die.
What?
They killed my brothers, my family, my friends.
They're all dead.
All of them. Everyone I ever loved. They killed one of my brothers in the mines. After that, what did I have to live for?
Don't say that. There's always hope.
No, there isn't. But it doesn't matter. I'm a different
Bailey
person
says you
now.
laugh in the face of danger.
Me.
Some
Searching for me?
bullshit.
Yes? Lord Divish sent them, led by Captain Robard. So tell me, why is a lord of such high
Oh, that is
standing
kinda
interested in
true.
a blacksmith?
No.
So Divish promised Sir Radzik he'd look after me. But as for why they should care, I've no idea.
I'm tired.
Ugh, I'm exhausted.
I'm not surprised.
Tired and real
I'll bring
life.
you water and something to eat. In the meantime, rest. You're still very weak.
And even later. 2,000 years later.
Good morning to you. How's the invalid today?
Ugh, haven't felt as good as this since they lashed me to the wheel and quartered me on the town square.
Got your sense of humor back. You must be better. My uncle will be glad to hear it. I had a job persuading him to let me bring you here. If you'd lain around much longer, he really would have dumped you on the town square. You can stay until you find somewhere else to live, but my uncle will want payment for taking you in and caring for you.
I've been lying here.
Uncle will be pleased he's one mouth less to feed. But are you truly well enough?
Well enough to do what has to be done. Where can I find Sir Radzik?
He's in the lower castle in Perkstein. He's a guest of Sir Hanush of Leipa. But
I know Sir Radzik, and I didn't bring him his sword as I was supposed to. I must see him.
if you insist. But you
The
need to
stream
speak
will
to my
end
uncle
as soon as I'm
first.
able to fucking
You've been in your
save.
sickbed for over a fortnight. He paid the apothecary to tend to you, and for medicine. That's a good deal of coin you owe him.
I've been lying here 2 weeks. My God.
2 weeks he's been
Better a
lying here.
fortnight in bed than an eternity in the
Yeah.
grave. If it weren't for my uncle, you wouldn't be here at all.
I owe you both my life, and I'll repay my debt. You have my word.
All right. But before you go to town, you should eat something. You're still weak. There's food on the table for you.
Thank you. Thank you. I like Teresa. She's very... Let's
She's
leave it
very
at that.
fine. Yes.
Come here.
Hi.
My name's Henry. Thank you for taking care of me here.
My name's Peshek, and I'm the miller here. You've already met my niece, Teresa. She took care of you for 2 whole weeks while you were in limbo. And talking of you being at death's door, while you were lying here, you worked up quite a bill with the bloodletter. who came now and again to keep you alive with his potions. That quack doesn't come cheap. I paid him what I could, but I still, that is, you still owe him.
I see. Well, it's better to be in debt than to lie dead in a ditch. What do I owe? I'm not afraid of hard work.
You won't pay for that shoveling manure. I might have a better job for you. And it's not something any fool can do. If you prove to me you're a clever lad, I might trust you with something you could really make money from. What do you say?
Well, what would you need from me?
A trifle. Just to take something from someone and bring it to someone else. And not get caught while you're doing it.
That sounds straightforward enough. Except for not get caught. Why would anyone want to catch me?
Oh, don't worry. It's just a job like any other. Only this one requires, let's say, the right moral disposition. Do corpses bother you?
No honourable man should touch them. That's the executioner's job.
Did you expect I'd give you a hoe and send you out to the fields? You can dig all right, but somewhere else. I want to know whether you're going to hide behind some stupid fucking scruples, or if you might be useful for more unconventional work.
I was prepared for just about anything, but that's a bit much. But go on. Tell me more.
Listen, it's about this ring my mate Wojciech, the Kohelnitz miller, had his eye on. Trouble is, they buried the ring by the gibbet along with the villain they hung while he was wearing it.
Jesus Christ. You want me to dig up a corpse, take a ring from it, and give it to your friend in Kohelnitz? Is nothing sacred to you?
Money first, morals later. That fellow is dead. He won't miss it. Whatever bleeding heart came up with the idea that it's disrespectful to disturb a corpse never read the Bible.
I think I've already heard more than I need to know. You've got the tongue of the devil himself. If you tried hard enough, I bet you could justify sodomy with a goat.
Watch your mouth, boy. There's a shovel here around the mill somewhere. If there's any problem, come and see me. And here's something on the side to make you dig better.
Thanks. I'll need it. I can't believe I've come to this. Digging up corpses.
Oh, and watch out for the executioner and his hounds. They're pretty savage. And I don't just mean the dogs. You can just throw them some meat. The dogs, that is. But the executioner? Well, don't vex him. May the Lord watch over you.
I can save. I don't understand that. I've been sleeping 2 weeks and my energy's not even 100. What? What is this? I don't understand. Righto, everyone. That was Kingdom Come. Next part will come in next week sometime. Daniel is playing Doom Eternal Monday. We're going to tune in for that. I'll make sure to shout it on my story, but he's shouting on his as well, so we'll see you Monday for his stream. See you later, everyone.